Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst Cam Johnson. As of right now, this card probably is costing about 75k MT or so. You need 25 Emerald Wild Gems to get this card, and they're kind of expensive. Now, I expect them to go down in price a bit over the next couple days. Also, you can try to snipe them. And obviously, I would say in general, I do think that Cam Johnson is actually a pretty solid card. Now, I wouldn't pay 75k for an Amethyst you can't sell back, but he's one of the best Amethyst cards they've dropped so far, I do believe. And if you can get him for cheaper, you can grind Breakout for hidden gem packs and stuff, convert things to wild gems, things like that. There are ways to get this card for cheap or for free. And obviously sniping as well will make him cheaper. Will make them cheaper, I should say. So overall, Cam Johnson's a good card, and I'm excited to try him. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. This card's a 6'8" small forward, 96 offense, 90 defense. He's more complete statistically than I anticipated. 93 mid-range, 93 3-ball, I expected. But 80 driving dunk, not bad. 86 ball handle, not bad. Defensively, 84 perimeter, 84 interior, 84 speed, 83 speed of ball, 84 agility, 84 vert, 93 stamina. Like, good, well-rounded card. Now, it's not insane, but he's an elite shooter and a solid defender, and he's got good badges too. Gold ankle assassin, break starter, challenger, deadeye, handles, high flying denier, lightning launch, Hoff limitless, gold off ball pest, on ball menace, paint prodigy, physical finisher, pogo stick, posterizer, post lock. Bunch of good badges there. Has Hoff set shot specialist as well. So 2 elite shooting badges, Hoff set shot, Hoff limitless, a ton of good gold badges as a base card. You add like pick dodger, paint patroller, immovable enforcer, and one of interceptor or glove or something like that. He's really complete for a small forward, and I think this card, considering I'm pretty sure his jumper's elite too, he's really nice. If you can get him for 30, 40, 50k after having some in your collection or sniping or grinding for a couple cards from breakout or whatever, stuff like that, this card's nice. Now, he's not going to be this incredible shot creator, but I like his drag back. He's got a nice player build. His behind the back isn't terrible. He feels pretty quick, and his shot is money. Coming off that drag back, especially, this shot is super duper nice. He's got the Hoff limitless, Hoff set shot. Like, he can do some off the dribble stuff, man. I think this card is going to be underappreciated for how solid he is. And if you need a small forward, like, you could either spend 40, 50k on an Amethyst LaFonso Ellis, or cheaper on a Marvin Williams or a Trey Murphy, but having to badge those guys out more and still not having them be as complete and stuff. Or you could spend around that same amount, maybe a little more right now for how much it's going to cost base, but it'll get cheaper. And obviously you can snipe cards and stuff. Like, I think this Cam Johnson's good, man. His jumper is money. He's going to be competitive defensively. A lot of people, if you need a small forward, Cam Johnson's not a bad option, man, especially if you can get him pretty cheap. Wouldn't pay 75k, but if you can get him cheap, I think he's a nice card. Pretty excited to use him, honestly. We're going to try him in Showdown, even though he's only an Amethyst. So let's hop into a game. Let's see what Cam Johnson can do. All right, opponent has Conley, Clay, Rudy Gay, Amari Stoudemire, and Jack Sigma. Amari Stoudemire is actually a really nice hidden gem. This is a good team besides Mike Conley. Definitely needs a new point guard. But let's see how this game goes, and let's see what Cam Johnson can do matched up against Rudy Gay, who's not the strongest defender, but I think it's a good matchup because we get to see him a little bit defensively against a guy like Rudy Gay, hopefully, and then offensively as well. I mean, obviously, we're going to run through him a lot more than I would generally run through Cam Johnson. I think this card offensively is mostly a very high-level cone, but a cone nonetheless. That was not very good defense right there. I got stuck in Conley's body with Jaren and just couldn't recover in time, but that's okay. We'll go right downhill here, see if we can get ourselves to the rim. He's got the corner wide. I mean, fine, I'll shoot it, whatever. I didn't even want to shoot that. I should have taken the 3, but honestly, it's a smart. I should just take the 3. Just take the wide open shot. Obviously, I'm trying to score with Cam Johnson, but if I get that open of a shot, I have to take it. You know what I mean? Help here. We're good. Get through. Yep. Now I want to see some defense, Cam. I know you don't have all the defensive badges on you yet, but he's not a bad defensive card. Of course, we get killed by the screen there. Well, that's not a great start, but that's okay. It happens. Not a big deal here. Let's get this pick and pop going. See if he helps off the corner again, because last possession, again, he helps off the wrong corner. Dang it. I need Cam Johnson in that right corner, apparently, if we're going to drive left, and the corner is going to help, because that'll give him wide open shots, which will be easy. But help here. Now steal. Ooh, I was hoping he'd animate to that lane. He animated to that one. Let's go. Cam Johnson, way to go. Starting off really nicely with the defensive end play, making an impact, playing a lane, and getting a steal, and then an assist as well. Hasn't gotten on the board yet, but we are up 8-5. Not too shabby. X-switch this. We're good. That's fine. I just didn't want him to get an easy backdoor to Rudy Gay. Cam Johnson has 84 interior. He is not a liability on the interior defensively. Good defense. Yep. He's 6'8" too, so he's got pretty decent size. This is not a matchup you want. Neither is that. You're boxed. No. Oh, he actually got a decent animation there. A movable enforcer will help him to not get that type of like pushback animation next time, but knockdown 3, Cam Johnson drills it. Let's go. That's why that immovable enforcer paint patroller badge, that's why those two are important, especially is when you get against a driver to play better defense. That being said, that was perfect without any defensive badges. 100% smothered in perfect position. Playing D. I like to see it so far, Cam. Drive this. Now oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, hit our, oh, I should have had a pick and pop on, man. I thought I was going to get a little bit more space off that drag back, maybe be able to shoot it, but it wasn't meant to be. Oh my goodness, Cam Johnson is making an impact on D right now, though. Love to see that. X switch this, so we get our size back, and that's a block. Give me that. We're running the floor. I want to shoot that, but I don't think it's open enough. It's fine. We're shooting this one. That's bad D. Yes, sir. Green bean, Cam Johnson. His escape ain't beautiful, but it's not the worst escape in the game by any means. You can use it. You can use the behind the back. The drag back's not bad. I mean, he is certainly a tertiary ball handler, but he may occasionally create a little bit of space, get himself a bucket. No doubt about it. With how good the jumper is, he just doesn't need much space with the shooting stats and badges, as well as obviously a good jump shot. He doesn't need a ton of space to get his shot off. So that's another plus, obviously. Downhill drive right here. He's going to give up the slip, give up the rim run, easy dunk. Just take what is free there. If he helps off the pop, I'm taking the 3 every time with Cam Johnson, but if he's not gonna help off the pop, we're gonna do the smart thing, and that is another good defensive play, although that one is a little lucky right there. Dr. J just kind of shoved him out of bounds. Definitely a little bit flukier on that one, but we're getting right back to it. He subbed in more of a defensive point guard here. It looks like with Smush Parker instead of Mike Conley. I don't know if that's going to save you, though, to be honest. Stop, pop. I didn't mean to fade. Dang it. I got to get my feet set. Honestly, it was a little bit of a force, even if I did get my feet set, but I think it was definitely a greenable force. At that point, though, unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. Good D. Look at D-Book, and then we don't get the board, but it's fine. Rotate. That's my ball. Yep. Come on. Cam, pass fake. Can I dribble? I have my dribble. Cool. Okay. I wasn't sure if I still had my dribble. Stop, pop. You got half limb. That's green. Yup. Come on, Cam Johnson. He is doing it right now. Knocking down the shot. This card reminds me of like a better Marvin Williams, I feel like, in a lot of ways. He's an inch shorter, but he's a bit, I mean, he's just a bit more versatile, probably off the dribble, maybe a little more complete statistically. I think as a whole, he's a little bit better version of that type of card. Better badges as well. I love what I'm seeing so far. 12 points, all on threes, as well as a couple of nice defensive plays, a rebound and assist. He is absolutely doing it so far in this game. Really good start from Mr. Johnson. So question is, can he keep it going here into the second half or into the second quarter? I think the answer to that is definitely going to be a yes. So hey, interested to see what we can keep on doing for sure with Mr. Johnson. Get the ball in here and let's get right to it. Actually, let's run a little 3-point play. Give me a little floppy play. Just like, let me see him come off a screen, little catch and shoot, force, because I like to, why am I shooting that? What was that decision right there? It's fine, we're back, we're good. That was a terrible shot, I'm not gonna lie, that's my bad. And then, oh my goodness, Amari just put his nuts on Devin Booker. You know what, my bad. That was not, I forced right there, and so I deserved that, to be honest. Another free dunk. He's just giving it up too easily, but I'm not complaining. This is fine, it's a good switch, I don't mind. We're recovered, yep, we're there. Cam Johnson got D, contest, yo, good shot. That's a good crab right there. I respect that shot, honestly. Good stuff by my opponent right there. Another dribble drive, another hop step. No hop step this time. Back it out. Boom. Boom. Drive the ball now. Cam Johnson, athlete. Hey, look at his dunk animations. Gold posterizer. Only an 80 driving dunk, but you think of him as only a shooter. He can get downhill and get that dunk. Nice dunk animation right there. Good green window on the dunk. I like it. Showing off some creativity offensively, not just a shooter. This card's good, man. I wouldn't pay 75K for him. That is an overpay, no doubt about it. But cheaper than that, I mean, he's a good option if you can get him for 30, 40K, or even cheaper than that if you've been grinding or saving cards or whatever it may be. He's decently athletic. He's good defensively. He's a great shooter. I'm a fan, man. 16 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 6 of 8 and 4, 6 from 3. Really a super duper solid budget small forward. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.